Hello everybody, welcome back to Simple Gaming Review. It is a morning video, I just woke up. I want to make a quick video on the Oculus Quest 2. Yes, this is my Oculus Quest 2. I believe maybe like 2 or something years ago, I actually made a Quest 1 video. I have the Quest 1 and I got the Quest 2 later on. But the Oculus Quest 2 is an amazing VR headset. Been playing a lot of games on it recently, got my controllers over there. And overall, there is the Meta Quest 3 that I probably will buy down in the future, but I have become a huge kind of like VR fan. VR is awesome, it's cool, there's a lot of amazing games in VR that are fantastic. I've played like Hyperdash, Onworld, things like that, Legion, Exorcist Legion, Tetris Effect, and so on. These headsets have a lot of amazing games. The Quest 2 is very reliable. I've had mine for a couple years now, and I got this weird minion sticker on it. But mine's in pretty good shape, good condition, and I have a whole bunch of games on the Quest 2, and maybe eventually I will upgrade to the Meta Quest 3 in the future. Maybe I'll make a video about the Meta Quest 3, because as far as like gaming goes, I don't really want a traditional game console. I don't really want a Xbox or PlayStation anymore, or even the new Nintendo Switch, right? I don't want a Switch 2 or a new Xbox. I don't want to buy a PS6 in the far future. I'm kind of like done with that because of the direction gaming has gone. But when it comes to VR gaming, when it comes to Meta and the Quests, I will probably stick with this for a while because there's so many fantastic games on these systems, and I absolutely love my Oculus Quest 2. This is when it was still called Oculus. It's actually called Meta Quest now. But it's an amazing headset, very comfortable, very lightweight, and I know this video probably doesn't make too much sense because we have the Meta Quest 3, that's a brand new headset, but I just want to make a quick video on my headset, my Oculus Quest 2, the headset that I have, and I just want to make a quick video on it and basically my love for it. I've used this more than PlayStation 5 and 4 or whatever. I kind of prefer to play some of the games on here rather than on a PlayStation or Xbox because, some of the games like need to have a VR experience. Like recently, I played Exit 8. I bought the game Exit 8 for like $7 on my Quest, and I have Exit 8 for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I bought the game 3 times, but the VR experience with Exit 8 is fantastic because it literally puts you right in the game. You actually are looking around in Exit 8, same with Tetris or the other games. So it's a really unique experience, really cool experience. And even though the I think this is the most successful headset they've made. I believe this got like 20 million Quest 2s were sold. But usually, obviously, most people buy a typical game console when it comes to wanting to play games. But if you're somebody who wants to try something new, and if you're somebody who has never played VR in your like entire life, this is a good budget option, the Quest 2, but there's also the Meta Quest 3 that also gives you a very good option when it comes to a unique experience in VR gaming. And VR gaming is pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. It's a fun experience. And if you are somebody who just bought a VR headset, or if you want to get into VR, some of the games I would highly recommend would be like Onworld, Tetris, Exorcist Legion if you're into horror games. I would recommend Constructors, whatever the heck that game's called. I'd recommend Exit 8. And I'm trying to think of the other games I have on my headset. Hypodash. Hypodash is a free-to-play, kind of like Quake type of game. It's kind of like Quake style, but like in VR. It's like a VR Quake. Hypodash is fantastic. There's also the Star Wars games, Star Wars Dark Vader. So, has a good selection of games. If you buy a MetaQuest 3, there's like Batman that comes included with the headset itself. But anyway, VR gaming's cool. The quests have done pretty good. And even though it's not the same or like a typical console experience, it's pretty cool nonetheless. And there's a whole bunch of games you can just kind of sit down and relax and play. And then there's also games that actually make you like walk out and actually get up. But the overall experience is awesome. And instead of buying a PlayStation VR that requires a cable and a separate console, the Quest series, like the Quest 2, Quest 3, and even the Quest 1, they all standalone headsets that are their own, gaming device, basically. You don't need to have a computer. You don't need to have an extra game console like a PlayStation. You just kind of jump right in. You need to have a Facebook account, sadly. I don't like that. But all you gotta do is get a Facebook account, quickly sign up, get your, VR headset, and you're good to go, pretty much. And this has been one of the best headsets, one of the best VR headsets out there. And then the MetaQuest 3 is the next best one. And hopefully I will get, and hopefully I will actually buy the Quest 3 soon. But anyway, that's all I want to say. I'm going to end this video now and stop talking. But these VR headsets, the Oculus Quest, the MetaQuest, MetaQuest 2, 3, fantastic experience. And if you're looking for a unique gaming experience, or you're looking for something new that's not just a PlayStation and not just an Xbox or Nintendo, but you want something new and just like a cool experience, these headsets offer an amazing experience. I don't think anybody would really regret buying one of these unless you hate VR, I guess. But anyway, I'm in the video now, so leave a like, comment down below what you think about the MetaQuest 2 and 3, and peace out, and I hope you all have a lovely day or night, and enjoy 4th of July. Anyway, peace out.